Peace and blessings, y'all. I'm excited. Guess what happened? So, alhamdulillah, all praise due to God. My interview with Education First went so well that they said they want me to go ahead and move to the next round, which is basically just sending in my college degree as well as the TESOL certification and sign the contract, and that's it. I'm in. Like, hello. Yeah, I am so excited. So as you can see behind me, I have already started setting up my classroom. Prior to, I went to Dollar General and picked up a few things because I was just, I mean, you already know from the previous video, I was just so excited, I was claiming it. And I'm like, okay, these items are $1. Like, if anything, I could take it back if I don't need it, but they're $1, so it wasn't really a lot. So I was acting as if I was, going to get hired, because I believe when you really, really want something, you should, act in that way. So if it's meant for you, then God is not going to keep it from you. And if it's not meant for you, then there's nothing that you would be able to do to get it. So alhamdulillah, clearly this was meant for me. And I really did want Education First. I like their whole setup and things like that, and we may get into details about that later, maybe another video. If you all are interested, I'm excited about this, so I am sharing my journey. But I don't know if y'all like, okay, Le'Von, we don't really care about all of this. But hey, y'all, it's my channel, for me to share the things in my life that I choose to share. And this is definitely something that I'm going to share because for me, it's a big deal. So what I'm going to do is show you some things that I got from Dollar General, some of the things that I've already started setting up in the classroom. Now, mind you, it is a work in progress, and I just started doing this morning after she told me that I would be moving to the next round. So it's not perfect, it's messy, stuff is like all over the table. I'm still working through things, but I just want to show you all what I have. Now, if you remember from the first video in this series where I was letting you know that I'm leaving my previous job, I did show you a setup of my little office area. So in the past, right there where you see my laptop, that was the system that the customer service job sent me. Now that system is in the closet, and this is my own laptop. So I'm gonna show you that, and then here over there, sometimes I would put my laptop, but now I just put my iPad. So just switch that around and then just started putting stuff up on the walls that was not previously there. All right, y'all, so we are in the closet, and up here is the box that they sent the system in, and I put the system over here. It's up really, really high. You can see I'm way down here. You see? Yeah, so it's up really, really high. They sent the actual computer monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, and the headset, as well as an Ethernet cord that I'm gonna have to make sure I get and send back as well. So when you get a job like that, they send you everything you need and you're responsible for it the entire time. So they sent that to me in April of 2017. So a few months or so, a couple of months or so shy of 3 years, I've been able to not only keep the system up with no damage, but also keep the box. Because it's like, okay, whenever it's time for me to send it back, I didn't want to have to go find a box and foam and stuff like that. And I don't know if they ship you an empty box just to send it back or what. So I'm just really glad that I still have that box. Now all I need to do is wait until after my last day. The past 2 weeks I have been on my PTO, so at that time my supervisor will make sure that, I guess, the team or the support group that handles the return and the shipments of the systems, they will email me the labels and things of that nature, and then I will just go ahead and send it back. So it is here waiting, and like I showed you, we're gonna back out of here, y'all. When you have cats, you have to make sure that they are not, they tend to love to be like around your feet and ankle area. So sometimes you just have to, oh, don't get the messiness in the closet. Okay, y'all can see it. I guess it's not so bad. It's just not great. but but yeah, so you just have to make sure, you know, when you have cats that you don't accidentally trip over them or step on them, because they be all up in your space. So now y'all, let's get back to this classroom so I can show y'all all of these goodies. Okay y'all, so we are back in my in-home classroom. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to say that and actually have one. So we're gonna just do a quick little 360 here. And this is usually the room where people would put like a dining table or something like that, but we just kind of eat in the living room. So this has always been like my office area and now my classroom. So yeah, that's that. So from the previous video, you know that I picked up this board. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace for $10. Cork board and whiteboard. The whiteboard is not magnetic, so I was able to talk him down from $13 to $10. So that was really nice. There we go. Okay, and then this wall is just you know, up down. There we go. Just my two little plants, and then over there is the kitchen. So just this area. And the way I might change this around, it just depends on how I feel. So my chair is right here, right? And if let me move it over, let y'all see what I'm about to do. So there we go, perfect. So I want to be able to sit like 2 or 3 different ways. So if I sit this way, I'm actually facing my kitchen, and this would be my background. Now the width would be more narrow. So you can see the map, the students would kind of stop like right here, you see. So I want to have this background here, which I think is super duper cute and very simple. And then if I want to turn, I have the option of having a different background, which would be like a map or some type of backdrop. And if we're probably gonna go on Amazon, and I'm gonna grab some of those like today because I'm so excited. So I want to have options. Now let me explain this to you. This was $1 from the dollar store, and when I bought it, y'all, I thought that it was a world map. But it's not a world map. That's a US map. So I have it up there now just to have something there kind of for the purposes of this video, but I am going to replace it, if not with a world map, with something else, because I don't want the students to see the US map. It doesn't really make sense. Most of them are going to be in China or even sometimes other countries. So I want a world map as far as something to say, hey, we're connected. Look, this is where I am and this is where you are. You know, I can put a star and a star, something like that, you know, so that's just temporarily there. The back of it is completely white, so I might still keep it and use the other side for something else, maybe decorate it and have a third background, you know. So this, since we're talking about maps, y'all look how cute this is. This was $1 at the dollar store. So cute. So even if I don't find a world map, then at least I have this, and when I'm teaching, I'll be able to say, hey, this is where I am and this is where you are, and you know, it'll be really cute. And then outside of that, each one of this whole thing here, let me give you a close-up so you can see. These are like separate strips. You see? So I just staggered them on top of each other and put clear thumbtacks, and then I put the stars on it. So all of these strips, A through Z, came in one pack. Where's that package? Came in one pack for $1, y'all. $1. I'm like, what? So I will be teaching from this laptop here. And of course it has a webcam, and I have my headset right there hanging up, right? So when I need it, all I need to do is plug it in. Right here to my left, I have this, you know, this little plastic drawer thingy that you can easily get from like Walmart or Target or something like that. So this is what I'm going to use for storage of my props and paperwork or whatever else I might need. I don't want to have too much, so having just 2 drawers would be enough. Down here I have some yarn, so of course that's going to come out. And then also for storage area, I'm going to use this pull-out tray. This can be like storage paperwork or maybe 2D props, you know, things that are flat and thin will go under there. And then of course I have my printer there in case I need it. So now let's go through some of the other stuff I found at the dollar store. So you see there on that background I created, it's these stars, and a whole lot of them, maybe 30 or so, 30, 50, something like that. All of these came in a pack from the dollar store. And I keep saying dollar store, but what I have to keep in mind is that we are in different places, and certain states or cities or what have you have certain stores and others don't. So if you have one of these, that's what I'm talking about. They have a section called Teacher's Corner. This is a total of, it's 180 stickers for $1, y'all. Whole lot of little cute stickers here. So cute. And I also have these numbers. Y'all, how cute is this, right? These are actually puzzle pieces, foam puzzle pieces. Look at that. And they come apart. This is just adorable, right? So imagine a little kid who doesn't know much English at all, because a lot of these students, they know very little to no English. So just imagine them learning the numbers and things like that. Like, this is just so adorable. So I'm definitely going to have to get more props to, you know, teach my students, because I really want to be great at this. Y'all, you know, I'm already excited. I want to be great at this. What else? Oh, yes. So these, y'all, you probably saw it on the desk. This, I painted it. Not painted it. Colored it with a marker. I kind of, you see the face and hands are like 2 different colors. It's because one of the markers, I got a set of markers previously from the dollar store, and the brown was not a true brown, so I was trying to fix it. But yeah, I guess maybe from a distance it looks a little bit better. But yeah, that's me. So these, all 6 of them, came in a pack, and you have 3 female, 3 male. Right, so I think this will be really, really helpful for learning their names. Now, it's not a dry erase board, so I won't be able to just wipe it off. So what I'm probably going to do is just take like a piece of white paper and tape it right here in the rectangle for each student that I have. That way I can use these for as long as possible. And they are, I mean, they are, the weight is nice. It's like kind of semi-thick cardboard. I don't know if that is really coming through on camera, but it's nice. It's nice. And then they come with these little stands, right? That's how mine stands up. How cute, right? How cute. So when I'm introducing myself, hi, my name is Teacher Le'Von. What's your name? You know, so I think that would be really nice. What else? Oh, these, y'all. It's 30 of these. My light is, the light is very bright, so I'm trying to get it to, there we go. You can, but you kind of get the idea. They are, can you see the dot? They're sentence or word strips, basically. I don't think that dotted line is coming up on camera, but I think these would be really, really good for, oh, there we go. All right, perfect. So I think these would be really good for when I have to write out a word, maybe with the older students, you know. That way they can see the word and hear the word if I'm saying something like, welcome to my classroom, right? I think that's it. That's all I got from the dollar store. I already showed y'all this. This is super cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna, you know, get more props and things like that, y'all. I'm so excited. I I'm trying to see if there's something that I'm not covering. I talk so much. But if it is something I'm not covering, then I will tell y'all in the next video. All right, so the last thing I wanted to show y'all is a list of the companies that I am interested in. So of course, number one was Education First, who I had the interview with today. And alhamdulillah, I'm so happy. So I'm gonna go down this list here: Magic Ears, VIP Kid, Go Go Kid, Q Kid, Dada ABC, and Comfort Education. I would like to apply to all of them, not to work for all of them, but to be able to choose maybe 2 or 3. It kind of depends, because I want to be able to maybe do this probably about 30 hours a week, right? And if they don't have enough slots and bookings, for me to get the full 30 hours a week with Education First, then I can, replace or, fill in the missing hours with hours from 1 or 2 of the other companies. Working with 3 companies may be a bit much. It may be a bit too chaotic for me. So maybe 2. It just kind of depends. But I wanted to show y'all this in case anyone is interested in doing this. And just like in the first video in this series, in the description box, I am going to leave the link for anyone who might need to take the TESOL course. It is a 120-hour course, but with the discount that I got, you get it for $19 versus $119. However, a lot of the companies do not require a 120-hour TESOL. They only require a 40-hour. So that's something that I didn't know before I started the 120-hour. Otherwise, I would have been finished and have my certificate by now, because 120 hours is not a joke. I look cute with my headset, y'all. I love this white headset. I got this when I was still working the customer service job because I just wanted a white headset. I mean, if you haven't paid attention to a lot of the things in this department, I love white. White, cream, beige, like that aesthetic, I love it. So, all right, so now we are going to buy some stuff off of Amazon and sip some chai tea, honey.